Hello, everyone. I hope you're all well. Hear that right now is the season for the nasty bugs going around. Everybody getting a little sick. And it's unfortunate that's getting passed around. And I hope that all of you are well right now. Have any of you ever heard of chocolate toothpaste? I've heard of it. Oh gosh. Probably a couple years ago. And the only reason why I know about it is, gosh, I heard it on read about it, that there is actually such a thing on Amazon. You know how there's so many things on Amazon. But yeah, I've seen it on there and I've not gotten it yet. But I'm so interested in it. It's just that I have some other toothpastes that I have been going through, and I was told at one point by my dentist that I needed to use sensitive toothpaste, and so I've been using that on and off with using up my other toothpastes. And when I've used my other toothpastes for a prolonged period of time, my teeth have been fine. So I'm thinking that in between the use of the toothpaste that for sensitive teeth, that I can sprinkle in there a little bit of that chocolate toothpaste. But I am so interested in trying it. Sounds amazing. Hopefully it tastes exactly like chocolate. That would be my cup of tea. And I was just thinking about that too. Man, how long do you brush your teeth for? 2 minutes at a time. Probably it's twice a day, at least. So 4 minutes a day is how long you're tasting that toothpaste for. I mean, of course, after effects of it, you can still taste it a little bit. Is it worth it? They always have mint. They always taste like mint, which I'm not complaining about. But I like a little change sometimes. So, you ever just sit there and admire something for a while? I do. I was just thinking about that clock that was made by purchasing a different style, and then in comes that one. It was the third try. I always say the third try is the charm. But sometimes you just admire something. Like some people sit and admire the ocean. I open my door to my room and I see that. And it just makes me smile. Can I make this a random thoughts blog? Just some random things I've been thinking about. I don't know. People say you can do whatever you want. I can, but you been interested in that? But I've just had some random thoughts today. like we all do. But do we record them? Probably should. It would be interesting to go back and watch those. I'm just saying. Trying to give you ideas out there. Jot your thoughts down. That's what a journal's for. And if you need an online place to do it, here's a platform. You've got YouTube to put it on. You don't even have to make it out to all the world, to everybody to see your random thoughts. You can keep it to yourself for you to look back on. Your journal there on YouTube, private to yourself. Random thoughts. You can do that. Because it used to be, there wasn't this platform before when I was younger. You couldn't do this at all. We didn't even have the internet. It was just the barely beginnings of the internet when I was younger in school and such. And so we didn't have this type of platform to record your thoughts each day on, like you can. And if you want to do that, do it. They say that keeping a journal is a really great idea. And you've got this right at your fingertips. If you want to make it only available to family, like some journals people will look back on and see what family members wrote back then, you can do it here on a platform where they see you. And if you want to show any parts of your life to them, you can. It's amazing. It's just missed opportunities are right here. If you have, your family can look upon this later on and see, hey, there's my relative there. Oh, look at the space around them. Look at where they went. Look, we see other people growing up on there. I don't know. It's just these opportunities that we have in front of us that you cannot pass up. And don't pass this up. Make it your journal. I was rubbish at keeping a journal when I was younger, just really bad. They told us, when I was growing up, it's really good for you to journal. And I did it for a little while when I was younger. I never kept those. I had them and I kept them for a while, but I didn't keep them for a long time. Hopefully YouTube will be here later on, and if it's not, then there is some way that maybe we can keep these records after on a format for ourselves, so that is always something that is what people can look back upon. Do it. If you haven't started it, I encourage you to start it now. You won't be sorry. You won't, I promise. People will look at that and they'll be like, oh my gosh, look, and you can look at your past self and say, wow, look at where I have come from. Sorry about the lighting on that last rant that I went on. But when I have thoughts, I just have to record them. I just have to, they come at times and maybe the lighting's not so good. And for you, they can come at times when maybe you're not looking so good. But does anybody care that really loves you and that wants to hear from you, wants to see you, wants to know how you're doing, wants to know your thoughts and feelings and desires and wants? They don't care. They don't care about the lighting. They don't care about how you look. They want to hear from you. And that's where I'm coming at with all of this. They want to see you. They don't want to fake you. They want the real you. You be you. I've been silly on this. I have my silly side. And do it. Oh, I can't say that enough. But I won't go off on it any longer because you know my feelings there. Well, I'm going to say one more thing, okay? One more thing about it, and I'll stop. I personally miss seeing the people in my life all the time that I don't get to see on a daily basis. I miss that. I miss them. And I wish that they kept something to where I could see them at least on a periodic basis. It doesn't have to be like I've been doing lately on a daily basis, but on a periodic basis, I would love to see those people, and it would make my heart full to have them keep a journal that they're willing to share with their loved ones. It would fill my soul so full to see that. That's to those of you that I care so much about, that's a shout out to you. And it's not something that you have to share with everybody, the whole world, if you don't want to. But to those that are near and dear to you, it's something that the others would want to in your life. I guarantee you they would enjoy that. Guarantee. Today has been about preserving memories, being vulnerable, showing the people that love you, who you are, being raw and you, just you. And that's all that I was just getting out for today. And I hope that all of you have such a special day and that you have good health and enjoy the peace and harmony in your lives. And that today can be so good for you.